Hello, you fine and wonderful people. Welcome back to my workshops. Jack again. A little bit about myself this time. Thinking about, you probably want to see here. I've got, first things first, I've got a real problem with cameras. I don't like them. I don't like being on them. I don't like being around them. I certainly don't like people aiming them at me. And yeah, it's just a really big thing. I don't even want to think it's a phobia, to be honest, but slowly but surely I'm getting over it, and I'm only going to get used to it by being around it and doing stuff and being on it so people can see me. Ooh, where did that come from? But yes, it's Jack. I like to draw things. I've always drawn since I was little. I also like to take things apart when I was little as well. So I learned to like back engineer things. Also, one of the other things I like to do is I like to tinker around with electronics as well. I used to really like watching sparks, but you press the wrong wire and you get a spark and you stop doing that all of a sudden. But we learn through our mistakes, and fortunately I've learned a lot. Yes, one of the things I'm doing is I'm designing a whole bunch of other little toys and little tinkers and little things I want to do. One of the things I've always wanted to have on my bucket list is be in the Guinness Book of World Records for something. Never really wanted to know what it would be, just something. I wouldn't mind being the fastest man at something. That'd be cool. But fastest man on land, yeah, I'm so not breaking that record anytime soon. Fastest man in the air, well, depending on who you talk to and what circles you're in, yeah, there's no way I'm doing that, especially considering the circles I've been talking to. Speed of light is easily attainable. Yeah, fastest man on water, that's cool and everything, but that's already been done as well. But fastest man underwater, I don't think that one's, well, obviously they have one, but I don't think it's very high, and I think I'm going to take that one on. So I got looking around and found a couple of things, and I'm starting to redesign a couple of things, and I'm going to test it out. One of the other things I've designed is it's like a different kind of torpedo, but it's got a lot more to it than just that. That's a really, really generalistic term of what I put together. But what have I done? How do I do all this stuff? I've worked around in engineering. I won't say I'm being an engineer, but I've worked around in engineering. I've worked around in construction, all different kinds. I've worked around in very many heavy equipment kind of deals. I used to work a lot with, one of the things I used to like doing was tow truck. I did like driving tow truck, that was fun. But I'm into more problem solving, because that's what tow truck really is. It's just you show up on scene and you solve somebody's problem, because that's all you're there for, is you just take care of people's problems. So you do that for a little while and you start getting really, really good at it, and then you start realizing, hey, you know what? They've got other problems that need solving, a little bit bigger than just, hey, can you change my spare tire because I'm man and I'm 32 and I'm wearing sandals. So I don't think getting dirty is what they really want to do. So yeah, those problems are easy to do. But now I'm moving on to bigger problems. So now I'm trying to figure out how... I don't want to change the world. I know it's really, really not worth it to even try, really. The world doesn't want to change. People are happy to do whatever it is they're doing that day. As long as they don't have too many big bad things happen to them, they're just happy to get through the day so they can go and watch the TV. which is kind of sad, but whatever. They could be doing 10 other things, but watching TV is paramount, apparently, because other people's lives and make-believe land and things like that, that's more important than what's going on in their own lives. But I decided to go screw that, and I'm going to go the other way, and I'm going to start making my life more interesting than TV. And since then, it's been a rockin' ride. But now I'm going to start telling you about it. And the only way I can do that is to get over my little problem with this thing right here. Because I don't like them. Flat out. The fact that everybody puts them on their freaking phones and, oh, let's take a picture, let's take a picture. No, just don't. Just leave me out of it. I'll be over there. But I've got to get over it because I don't like having things that stop me from doing things. I don't like limits. I don't like boundaries. I like making my own path. I like doing those sort of things. If this interests you at all, then yeah, by all means, chime in. One of the things I'm doing right now is I'm redesigning a part that I've already made, but had to change because I needed to incorporate a switch in it as well. So now it's just going to have to fit this one little extra part right there, and that should help out huge. But let's just go get some measurements and things like that. Measure twice, cut once, right? I want to do this more often. I want to talk to you more. I've got to get into it. I've got to get more into I downloaded a free editing program to put some videos together, because yeah, sure, me just doing this in front of the camera, that's all cool and all, but when I actually get in front of it, oh god, it makes me feel just woozy thinking about it. But anyways, when I get in front of the camera, there's probably going to be some editing need to be done, and yeah, I thought I'd get good at that now, save it time later. Teach yourself how to do these things, but we do what we must, right? Talk to you all again soon. Stay safe all, and wish me luck.